Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. We got a new unboxing, and this is the brand new Comic of the Month Club. Now, last video we said that the service was going under. Well, they found new management and new ownership and have kicked up. They really haven't missed any time at all, which is really impressive to switch over something in such a quick time frame. So this new Comic of the Month Club is pretty much the same as the old Comic of the Month Club. It's $20 plus $5 shipping. You get 10 comics. The old, I think you got like 11 comics, so not a huge difference overall. Same as before, you go and you give them a preference, and they'll go and do their best to fill in your box full of those preferences. I decided to do something a little bit different for this brand new box, or at least brand new ownership, and give no preferences. I just kind of wanted to see what they would pick for the first box. I'm a little intrigued like that. So we're going to open up and do an unboxing of this brand new reboot of the Comic of the Month Club and see what's inside. You can go and sign up yourself at comicofthemonth.club. They actually have a new site, but the link will take you to that new site, and you can go subscribe from there. They also opened up international shipping recently, so if you're an international viewer, you'll be able to do that as well. Definitely go tell them that Graphic Policy sent you. I don't think we get anything for it, but, you know, it's nice to tell people that sort of stuff. So let's open up the little packaging. A little bit different already. The bubble wrap is taped, which is making it a little difficult to open up, but that's cool. This is kind of cool. So those things that I actually liked about the old set, or at least the old box, is that it did it did its best to try to give you a bunch of comics in a row, issues in a row, so you can kind of enjoy runs. And imagine this one will do very similar. So got a lot of comics, some really cool stuff. Already I'm excited because I just flipped through things really quick. We got Daredevil, Marvel must-haves, which is not something I've ever seen before. This is Daredevil number 41 through 43. I couldn't even tell you like when this was, or this is totally new to me. So it's $3.99. You got 3 issues out of it. That's a really cool deal. This is something that would be awesome for them to start doing again. Hint, hint. Kind of reminds me a little bit of what DC's doing with their Walmart stuff. So a nice thick comic, which is awesome. This is what it looks like. Alex Malley for art. Let's go check out the creative team on this. Alright. Do you have the credits anywhere in here? There we go. So let's hear. Yep. So we got Brian Michael Bendis, Alex Malley is the artist, Matt Hollingsworth is colors. What year was this? So this is Marvel Must-Haves, Volume 1, Number 7, which is 41 for 30. First printed in 2003. Honestly, I was kind of out of comics at that point in time. I was poor in starting off my career, so could not really afford them. Didn't even know they did this. So this is actually kind of cool. I do not have this Daredevil. It's probably not in my collection at all, so to be able to hop in and get something like that is pretty cool if you ask me, and neat. Alright, we got CMX's Batman Death Mask from Yoshinori Natsumi. We got 2 issues of that. Couldn't even tell you what issues this is. Oh, 3 of 4. And this one doesn't even have a number on it, so I'm a little confused on that one. Alright. Again, never even heard of this, so this is kind of cool. Let's open it up and check it out. CMX sounds familiar. Was that when they were doing like manga and DC Heroes? Was that it? Oh, yeah. This is $2.99. Death Mask is the Americop's debut of acclaimed master storyteller Yoshinori Natsumi. It's a 4-issue series. So this is number 1. So I got number 1 and number 3 out of this. Yeah, this is pretty much like Batman manga, which is kind of awesome. Check out some of this art. This is some cool stuff. Never even heard of this. Don't think I've read this. This is a cool one. Definitely not part of my collection. And let's see, what year was this? 2008. Was probably still poor. Actually, no, I was just starting to make money about then. Still couldn't afford comics. This might have been right about when I started reading comics, though. I think this is about when I got back into stuff. Yeah, this would have to be back into stuff because this is when I launched the site. So this is about when I got back into stuff. Cool. I did not know. This is that's neat. All right, we got 2 Conan the King from Marvel issue 40 And 41 from, let's see if we can guess a year. We're going to go 1987? No. Maybe? Alright, well, Conan is making a comeback with Marvel, which will be cool. We'll see that in January. So to actually get this in a box is pretty awesome, if you ask me. This is a solid thing to get, considering the relaunch that's coming up. Very, very happy about that. Let's go see when this was. So the one has, it says cover of 1987, so I'm assuming that's when this was out. But this feels like it should have been earlier than that. I'm intrigued. Let's find out. Yeah, 1987. It really feels like it should have been before that. Let's see who's doing this, too. That would be Rosa. We got Don Krar and Mike Doherty on pencils. Well, it'll be fun to kind of go check that out and read that before the new Conan comes out. I do remember Ugly Balls. I remember these. I actually think I had one or two of them. They were not all that ugly and kind of stupid. But we were young and dumb, and this is the type of things we bought. Alright, well, let's see what else we got. We got Marvel Legacy. It's Kings of New York with Offenders. Deadpool is Brian Michael Bendis, Marquez. This one is recent. I probably have this digitally somewhere as a review copy, most likely. This is as recent as I think it is. And I don't mind recent comics in these sort of boxes. This has got a nice mix of history, so I don't mind this at all. Yeah, 2017. This was recent. This was the recent Defenders run to go with the television show. Because you then get stuff that's pretty damn cool, like this. So we got 4-issue run of Spider-Man from 1991. That would be Todd McFarlane cover, McFarlane cover, at screen from McFarlane, and McFarlane. If you also pay attention, this was the entire Perceptions 5-part storyline that kicked off in Spider-Man number 8, apparently when Spider-Man broke his back because there was no one with a spine could actually make that pose. That was kind of like what McFarlane was known for, right? Like, to do utterly insane poses. That was kind of the fun of it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure his butt is over his head. It's kind of impressive. Yeah. Whatever. We can have long discussions about that, but there's entire sites dedicated to that sort of thing. We got, it looks like, what was it, Spider-Man with Wolverine, Wendigo. Cool. This is going to be a fun storyline. Definitely did not read this. I was not reading Spider-Man in 1991. Let's see if McFarlane was actually writing about this. I think this was when he was doing Spider-Man, right? Yeah. Art and writer, Todd McFarlane. Writer, letterer, Rick Parker. Color, Gregory Wright. This is cool. So we got some Todd McFarlane Spider-Man action in here. Nice, nice, nice. Definitely liking this because we've got the entire storyline, which is pretty awesome. So overall, like, I'm very happy with this. We've got some stuff from the 70s or from the 80s, a little bit of 2000s and 90s. Nice mix of comics. You know, a little bit heavy on the DC and Marvel. But that's fine. I'm sure that's the majority of what they've got in their collection to do this sort of thing. But overall, very, very happy with this. In fact, so happy, I think I'm probably going to push my luck and go another month without putting a preference to see what else they pull. This was actually really cool to be able to get the entire run of a storyline. I think it's fantastic. While the other comic of the month did really close to that, I can't say we got like all 5 issues of a run like this. So very, very happy. Very pleased with this box. As I said, you can go sign up now. It's $20 plus $5 shipping at comicofthemonth.club, and then you can find the link to the I think it's like cotm.com or something like that. Comic of the Month Club will have a link underneath this video as well. Yeah, just, you know, if they've got a Who Sent You, feel free to put graphic policy and let them know. But as always, if you're into comics, if you're into Marvel, if you're into DC, Batman, Wolverine, Spider-Man, any of that stuff, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com.
We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.